guys, it's your girl Dominique Diamahu, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, I know I've been gone for 2 months now, making this three, but I'm explaining to y'all where I've been, what happened, and just so you know, this is a story time of how I met Spicy. Before I get into that, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe because your girl's back and back in the program. As you can see, I changed my septum piercing, y'all. It's so freaking cute. Like, I like it. I've had the other one in since 2018, and everyone, like, let me just tell y'all, septum piercings are the most painful piercings, I feel like, for me. Cause I have no experience with piercings, but this one hurt like a bitch. It really did. And it's a painful process, so shout out to my mommy for changing it for me and, like, you know, like, just doing just a bomb ass job on this person, because I'm really feeling it. Like, if I'm far away, like, if I'm up close, like, I feel like a bad bitch, like, even more with it than I was with the other one. But let me tell you where I've been. Okay, so I know I told y'all when I get back on here I'll be wearing a new fit because I bought some, but I'll wear it on that video. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll wear it on the video, but let me tell y'all. So after I posted that video and I promoted it on my Instagram, I promoted it on my Twitter, I promoted it, I don't think I did Snapchat, but just, you know, I promoted it on 2 platforms. And then Spicy does not support my shit. Spicy does not watch my shit anymore together. When I started my YouTube thing, he never supported me, he never watched any of my shit, but he kept sending me his music, and every time he went to the studio, and he would send me, like, snippets of his music and what he's been working on and what he's been writing and what's the motivation between all his music and his songs. Kind of like a behind the scenes thing that you get with artists that are qualified artists, you feel me? They will show you behind the scenes of how they do the rehearsal and stuff like that before they get on stage. That's basically what Spicy was doing, but except he's not an out artist, and I think he quit music. But I'll give credit when it's due because his music was actually good and it was actually nice to listen to, and I had, like, a few favorites that he never titled, or he probably did, I don't remember, but he never titled. But let's get into it. So Spicy got a hold of the video that I made 2 or 3 months ago. If you don't know what video I'm talking about, literally just, like, pause this video, click on my channel, which is Dominique Dreams, and go look at the last video I posted. That's the video I'm talking about. Like, literally, that's the video I'm talking about. So Spicy got a hold of that video, and I feel like he took the video out of context, because I watched the video, my friend, my little sister, Sissy Pooh, watched the video, and he took it wrong, because when he watched the video, all he saw was, oh my god, you bashed me, why you make me look so bad, why you bash me, like, literally that's all he took from the video, like, you bashed me, and how that was an Oscar winning performance of me crying, and how I'm faking it for the views and the camera, and the parts where I went into more details of my feelings and how I was freaking hurt. He was like, why didn't I text him on the side and explain to him how I felt about my feelings? Let me tell you something, Spicy. Because you probably go watch this video too, or you probably felt like I quit because me and you had this whole little conversation, and then you felt like you ate. First of all, let's make something clear. Let's make some things clear. First of all, I did not quit YouTube, y'all, because of Spicy thinking that he checked me, because he didn't do shit. Second, I was not faking my feelings on camera. I don't know how people do that, but I cannot do that. Once I feel something, once I've dealt with somebody and they've hurt me to the point where like I can't look at you the same way, and it hurts because I had to be the bigger person. Like, I had to remove myself from the equation of hurt before I was continuously getting hurt. Yeah, I can't fake that because my things were real. Unlike yours was never real because clearly nothing was going on. So fuck. And third of all, you never supported my shit, so don't watch my shit anymore if it's not bugging you. And third of all, and to add on to what I'm trying to say is basically, because you remembered that I've pulled you aside countless of times. Like, if you need a brain refreshery, go to when it was close to, go to our anniversary text messages, go to 3 months in of our relationship, probably more, and get a context where I wrote you paragraphs and explain to you how I felt. Valentine's Day, I send you a long ass essay to tell you how I felt. This not this year Valentine's Day, the Valentine's Day last year, I wrote you a long paragraph. I wrote you an anniversary paragraph too, to tell you how I felt about you, and you've never responded to it whatsoever. Like, you just never responded to it. Like, you waited until it was midnight to respond to it. And then when we got into arguments, I've blatantly told you how I felt and how you made me feel, and you made it seem like I was crazy or delusional. So the point where I stopped trying to talk to you, and then your so-called brother, your homie that you said was your twin, which, by the way, guys, when I met, which I'm gonna get into, when I met his so-called brother that he considers his twin, honey, there was no twin, no twinning, no nothing, because when I met your twin, which you're gonna call him Cider, when I met Cider, sweetie, when I met Cider, Cider was the complete opposite of you, and I don't give a fuck, because I'm gonna tell how it is. Cider was the complete opposite of you. Cider was more like understanding, charismatic, and understood. But I was trying to say, even your other brother, Apple, who was barely on, knew what the fuck I was trying to say, and was always trying to say that you never did have an understanding of a female's feelings, and you always put yourself first. You don't give a fuck about anybody else but yourself. So when you write, and you'll make the other person feel shitty about themselves until they come to some type of understanding that you're right, and you'll always be right no matter what type shit, childish ass bullshit. So you better drop that twinning shit right now, because they're the total opposite of you, and they would never like you whatsoever. It's just you by yourself. Just call yourselves Spicy, Cider, and Apple. At this point, call yourselves brothers. Don't call yourselves twins, because y'all have all opposite of each other. Point blank, period. But yeah, so I tell y'all. So he tried to check me with all that, and then he then made it seem like I made him as a bad person, or as I made him as a bad character or something. I'm like y'all don't understand. When someone tells me that I've made them look like a bad person or something, I'm the person, like, whether like we cool, like whether we cool or like if we break up and we not cool or whatever, I'll go back and look at it and be like, hey, I may have made look like a bad person, but this is the real, this is the reality of it. Like, this is just me being truthful. Don't take it as that. Take it as my truth and go fix yourself. But I watched the video and I'm like I'm looking for the parts where he claims that I spoke bad about him or I made him look like a bad person. Like, out of the two of us that was talking, you had hoes. I didn't have any. I was being loyal to you, but you were entertaining hoes on the side. That's why whenever I texted, you didn't show no interest in texting me back. You waited literally a whole 2 days later to text me and say I was busy. That's right, you were busy fucking somebody else on the side, because that's really what it was. But I missed y'all. I missed y'all so much. I haven't been recording because my Wi-Fi has been like, I don't know what to do. But like, it's been like that. And I did go some hair changes. I did go red, which y'all know. And then after red, I did like the skunk trend. So my hair is like half black and half brown. But as of right now, I did my hair like 3 days ago now. Yeah, it would be 3 days ago. I did my, 2 days now. As of today, 3 days now that I did my hair. It's really nice. I like it. I'm not trying to show y'all my hair right now, but just know I'll show the ending of this video. But yeah, that's what happened. And then I was picking up for my friends. I kind of forgot about this low key, and I just been busy. I went to Montreal a couple times. Working Montreal. I just a whole lot of. So like I've been pretty much busy and then focusing on myself. And I've also made a list, a to-do list of things I want to accomplish as well, besides YouTube, and stuff I want to accomplish within YouTube and videos I want to redo for y'all. So that's what I've been into. That's what you guys missed. That's what I've been doing for 2 months straight. I've been on cloud 9 too, so you know what I'm saying, like, I'm feeling myself. Okay. Let me get into this. So this is literally the video of how I met Spicy. PSA, there is gonna be some honesty in this video. It's not to bash this person. Let me make a public service announcement in case this motherfucker watches my video. This is not a video to bash Spicy. This is just my experience, or what it was like to date Spicy and how I met Spicy. Basically, it's not to bash Spicy. This is just my truth and my honesty of how I felt dating Spicy. The timeline is, and forever will be, out of place, out of character, because I forgot about this nigga. I've erased him from my phone. I've erased the future of us from my phone. I've erased what I like about him and what he told me about himself from my phone. And any pictures and memories that we have, any pictures that he sent me when he was at work, and if his schedule is gone from my phone. And the only thing that's on my phone now is his number, which will be deleted very soon because he never saved mine. So why the fuck would I save his? Remember I told you in the last video, he didn't even save my number. I saved his number as something in Spanish and romantic, and he saved my number in his phone as that VU girl. And no, I said in that video, he couldn't even look at it and be like, yeah, you right, I did save a number. He bypassed it because he knows a bitch was not lying about it. So let me tell y'all. So I'm like cute. I don't really like this person, but let me tell y'all. Let's get just go. Okay, let me tell y'all. So here's how I met Spicy. Let's backtrack before, like how it all connected, but I'm gonna keep it short. So here's how I met Spicy. I met Spicy. Let's just pause in time. And like, I was dating somebody else who him and I are very toxic. Now, we were sweet at the beginning. We met, we had a connection, and it did not go well. Halfway into the relationship, he started listening to an ex I had prior to him, and he let the ex get in his head about me to the point where I did some wrongs, he did some wrongs, and I really wanted to keep him, and he just wanted to keep me as a fuck buddy. Then I met Spicy. Me and Spicy became friends. I told Spicy about the situation, and Spicy said I deserved better. The last straw for me with the other dude was when the other dude told me he was gonna make me a Friday whore because I was, out of all the girls he's dealt with, I feel like, no, yeah, out of all the girls he's dealt with, I was the one that was more open to certain shit and more like, you know, nasty and like freaky to certain shit. So he's gonna keep me as a Friday girlfriend, and that's it. He's not gonna wanna do anything or money me, whatever. It's gonna be a fuck and a dupe. And then he publicly embarrassed, no, not publicly embarrassed me, but basically tried to shame me for certain shit, and that was the end of the line. I ended up talking, Spicy ended up telling me to try to like deal with him, but I still had feelings for the other dude, and the other dude started spam inviting me, and I thought it was a spam invite to like apologize, but it was not. It was basically a spam invite to shame me even more. So I left, went back to Spicy, and me and Spicy just like, at this point, y'all use your heads. This is just use your damn heads. That's how me and Spicy met. That seemed in a very vulnerable period in life. So me and Spicy just at that moment, let's be real, I'm sorry, I'm like, I'm gonna space that right now. At that moment, the moment Spicy met me and we just did the, like, you know, the forbidden dance, it's a very vulnerable period. Like, I didn't get to heal from the other dude. I didn't get to like do anything with the other dude. Like, it's really like I put the Ariana Grande, move the fuck on and live life the way you're supposed to live it. Duh. So that's basically what it was. Now, after that, we did the forbidden. Me and Spicy actually sat down. And by the way, I'm telling you a story. I'll tell you what it was. Basically, this is all happening on video, okay? It just started on video. That's it, okay? I told you about it in the last story time, you know, where me and Spicy's relationship transpired. So please just know it's from VU, it's not anyone else. So, okay, so me and Spicy did the forbidden dance, and then we sat down and we got to know each other. We got to know each other. We exchanged socials. I gave him his, he gave him mine, and he made sure that it was mine, and I made sure it was his. And I told him to send me what he looks like, and he sent me, and I sent him, basically, so he knew the same person. And we got to know each other, and then we found out that we didn't live far from each other. Like, when I say far, I'm talking about I didn't live, like, I lived in Canada, right? I'm not clear, but like, I just made sure that he didn't live in, like, which I don't mind. Sorry, I don't mind, but he just made sure that I didn't live, like, in the USA or, like, Egypt or, like, some, you know what I'm saying? So, whew, child, I'm running the third time. But this is for y'all. This is how disgusted I am with this person. Okay, so when he found out where I lived and he freaking searched it up, he realized that we lived an hour or 2 hours away from each other, and I didn't believe him. So I searched it up, and I realized that, yeah, we lived. So we exchanged numbers in the room, basically the unit that you were in, and then we left the unit, and then we started like talking on, Snap and iMessage. So like it took it from one platform to a whole nother. So the real life shit, you got me. So me and him started talking and like texting and getting to know each other, and like eventually, but I don't know how long it took, y'all. I don't give a fuck at this point. Cause you see how irritated I am with this story? Cause I don't give a fuck anymore. Like I just don't care. But I'm telling y'all this because it was requested. But that's how I met him. And we made plans to like meet. Okay, this is like I don't know. It was a month of talking, 2 weeks of talking. I don't remember. I know do I could remember, but just know we made plans to meet. This is where the the red flag should like was said wake the fuck up, but it didn't. Okay, we made plans to meet, and I basically asked him like, what are we gonna do when we meet? And he was like, when you come over, we could watch a movie, we could order food, cuddle, talk, and get to know each other. And I said to him, what type of movies do you like to watch? And he was like, horror movies. And I'm like, I'm not a horror movie girl. I'm like, do you like comedy? And he was like, yeah. And then I was just like, Medea? And he was like, all right, bet. See, we at this point, y'all know the deal. We made plans to meet up, watch Medea, order food, cuddle, and maybe do a Netflix and chill type situation. We made plans. So he was trying, the next step of that was for me to get there. So I searched by bus route. And bus route, y'all, let me tell you how it went. Bus route was long as fuck. I had to get off at certain stops, pay $6 to get into the Ajax region, take the Ajax bus, pay another fare to enter the bus, or was it, hold on, no, I had to pay to get in the Ajax region. So I would just take the bus, and the bus would take me straight to his house, basically, okay? It took 2 hours to freaking get there by bus. He said, you're not taking no freaking bus. I said, okay. Now, let me tell y'all, he's the one that put me on Lyft and Uber when Lyft and Uber was actually popping. So when he put me on to them, he was like, let's try Lyft. I downloaded Lyft, and Lyft was not accepting my like debit card. Lyft was only accepting credit cards at the time, which I'm pretty sure they like improvised or improved on that, but Lyft was not accepting anything. And I was like, Lyft is not working. And he was like, bro, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, show me. And I was showing him screenshots of Lyft saying card declined, card not working,